Partners experiencing emotional disconnect may not recognize their relationship is suffering. A partner may overlook this aspect for a while, thinking things will change, but they haven't. You may wonder if it is possible to achieve the closeness you once had. A partner may experience pain from their past they have yet to confront. Maybe anxiety or depression is a concern. Some partners are too afraid of emotional intimacy and to open up and reveal their inner thoughts. Hi, I'm Ruchi Bakhai, psychologist and founder of EduPsych, and today I continue from where we left in our last episode, where we discussed emotional disconnects definition. And today we would be talking about what does emotional disconnect look like. There are several reasons why partners detach. Someone may be emotionally unavailable. They could be unable to establish a deeper connection with you. Whatever the reason for the disconnect, it is important to recognize the issue to determine your options. So today, I would be sharing some signs for you to look for when suspecting emotional disconnect. Now, the first one could be that your partner doesn't want to talk about or share their feelings. At one point, they would talk to you about a problem or something on their mind. If you try to speak to them or ask them what is wrong, they turn the other cheek or calm up. It also could be that your partner seems distracted when you talk to them. As you have a conversation with them about your personal feelings or whatever is bothering you, they don't seem interested. You feel like the closeness is not there that you once had while having a discussion. Honestly, if you're feeling any of this or going through any of this, I feel you, and I'm here to help you in any which way I possibly can. So please reach out. The third sign could be that your partner is blind to your emotions. If you express anger or sadness with tears, it is not enough to get your partner's attention. They seem unmoved and careless that you're hurting. Your partner doesn't want to work out conflicts. You are willing to work things out so you can move forward, but your partner lacks interest. They don't care the problem is left unresolved because they are indifferent. They express little emotion. They may walk away from you or roll their eyes during an argument. Another sign could be that your partner doesn't spend time with you. They withdraw themselves from plans or say they have something else to do if you suggest an activity with them like dinner. If you try to talk to them while they are sitting in a room, they get up and go to another room or pretend to be busy doing something else. Well, if any of this is happening to you, I am assuming that you must be going through a lot of pain, because dealing with an emotionally unavailable partner or going through an emotional disconnect from your partner's end is very, very painful. So please do not stop yourself from seeking help, and don't try to live through this experience all by yourself, because emotionally, any form of disconnection in a relationship can be painful and confusing. There are other signs as well, like your partner doesn't want to sleep with you, your sex life is almost non-existent, your partner gets passive or irritated when you try to bring a hint of romance into the picture. Your partner may blame you for the lack of sexual interest, even if you are not at fault. Your partner doesn't make an effort to please you. Your partner used to do things that made you happy and loved. They used to make sweet gestures like give you a gift, a massage, or make dinner for you. You feel like your existence is an annoyance. Your partner puts their needs first. Your partner doesn't show interest in wanting to do activities you like. They rarely think about your needs before theirs. Your partner has stopped considering your feelings when they choose to do something that benefits them. they may not do actions that show they care about you. They would rather hang out with friends or make decisions that don't involve you, even if it creates an inconvenience for you. There are other signs as well, so if it is very painful for you to listen through this, then I suggest that you scroll towards the end of this podcast and listen to what I have to offer, okay? Another sign would be that your partner doesn't tell you that they love you. You notice it has been a while since they said 3 words to you, that is, I love you. Many see this as a big red flag of emotional disconnect. They may also lack showing affection or pull away if you try to show them affection. Your partner shuts down when you try to talk to them about your relationship. They don't want to hear it. Things are not well in the relationship and you want to work things out, but your partner seems uninterested in participating in efforts to make things better. Also, that your partner prefers to be silent. They give you the silent treatment and it makes you feel uncomfortable. They may give a short response if you ask a question or an act, like they might act indifferently. They don't want to engage in discussion or conversations. See, there are other actions worth noting when a relationship experiences an emotional disconnect. A partner may get angry when you try to encourage them to talk. A partner may purposely create conflict to increase their distance away from you and build a wall. A partner doesn't talk about their future with you anymore. Maybe you had plans to do things together, but they no longer exist. It can be challenging to understand what caused the detachment. You may feel alone and confused, wondering why this happened and what your options are for dealing with it. If any of these signs you've been experiencing and observing in your relationship, then it's important that you reach out to a relationship expert at EduPsych and seek help before it burns you out and you get so discouraged and bitter to not think positively about your relationship, this relationship or any other relationship in the future. So there are ways that you can, look for reconnecting with your partner if you are experiencing emotional disconnect. But before I share that with you, it's important for you to understand that the pointers that I just shared, the signs that you heard me talking about, it's not that they all would be present in your relationship. It may happen that 1 or 2 are evidently noticeable or in your relationship. And it's important that you try to understand how fundamentally important these signs are to you, because it may happen that there are more than 2 signs that you are noticing but you're not quite bothered about it, or you're able to deal with it on your own. But if it is bothering you too much and you're unable to reconnect with your partner, then it's important that you choose to listen to our next podcast where I talk about how to reconnect with your partner if you are experiencing emotional disconnect. Thank you so much for listening today, and let me assure you that if you are going through any of this, then you are not alone. We are here rooting for you, and you don't have to do this all by yourself. This podcast was not just to talk about the problems in your relationship, but also to give you an assurance that there are ways in which you yourself can reconnect with your partner and save your relationship. So until next time, please do take good care of yourself and make sure that you use this podcast, the signs shared in it, as a checklist for you to be more aware of what is happening in your relationship, so that in our next podcast, you can learn precisely how to reconnect with your partner.